Alright folks, and welcome to another edition of Baywatch. No, I'm kidding. Alright, so guys, I want to talk something. Now, I know I made a video just now about this. Turns out the quality was it 240, I think? Yeah, and all of a sudden it was just like cruddy quality. Hopefully it'll be 360 quality, it'll be a lot better. So yeah, what we want to talk about is several things, all of it revolving SmackDown some way or another. First off, talk about Christian turning heel. Now, with Christian turning heel, I think it's a good move. You know, I'd rather prefer Randy turning heel, because it makes more sense if Randy would turn heel and Christian would stay as a face, because Randy screwed Christian basically of being World Heavyweight Champion. But you know, I don't mind Christian being heel. I've always found Christian as a heel better than a face, in my opinion. I don't know why. When he was a heel back in TNA, I thought he was better, you know, as a heel than he was a face. I don't think it's going to be the same Christian that in like 2005, you know, when he was a heel then, when he had was it Tomko as his problem solver. But I still think it's going to be good. I can't wait to see on Friday Night on SmackDown what Christian has to say about him, you know, doing what he did to Randy Orton by bashing him over the head with the World Heavyweight Championship belt. So yeah, that should be good to see, and you know, it makes sense, guys, because it continues the feud. It continues the feud. And it makes it more interesting. In fact, it makes me more interested in the WWE product itself. And I don't know about you guys, but SmackDown has been entertaining, in my opinion. It has. I don't know why. It seems more entertaining than Raw lately. You know? I know people say, oh, Raw is an A show and it's about entertainment and stuff. You know, SmackDown is strictly about wrestling. And I think that's a great move. And I think it's great to see that, you know? So, yeah. I think it's good. By the way, people really need to stop comparing freaking Alex Riley to Randy Orton. You won't believe how many people... I'm looking at Alex Riley's like new theme song on YouTube. Of course, I don't have the full of it because, you know, they only get so much of it from last Monday night on SmackDown, Monday Night on Raw. Wow. You know, saying that, oh, look, it's the next Randy Orton. No, he's not. It's going to be the next Alex Riley. He's going to be himself. He's going to be his own unique personality. Jeez. But yeah. So anyway, back to Christian. I think him being, you know, it still puts him in the main event, which is good, and it puts him as a heel, and that's good. And it does make sense in some point. I mean, you know, I'm sure Christian can say to the fans, "Oh, congratulations, you chose this dweeb as your World Heavyweight Champion than me," you know, that sort of thing, or something like that. You know, so I think that's a very good thing, and I think it's a good sign for you know, things to come. Makes me more interested, and you know, it's good. I like it. Christian turning heel. Yeah. I bet you anything. A bunch of 10-year-olds were like, oh, Christian, why'd you do what you did? Randy was just being nice. And all the hardcore fans like, yeah, buddy. Yeah. Sin baby. Woo! No. That's what happens when you watch Edge's the Best's video for how long was this video? 57 minutes on his Q&A. Good lord, buddy. Then we'll talk about the core. The core. I want to break it down. These guys are going to end soon, you know it. Then the new Nexus is screwed afterwards, because CM Punk might be leaving the company. So, with the core, how many times do we have to see Wade Barrett versus Ezekiel Jackson? Like, seriously, not to thank Cena or Orton, but how many times we bitch and complain about their moveset while Ezekiel Jackson, all he does is scoop slam, scoop slam, scoop slam, clothesline, scoop slam, clothesline again. Then he does the finish. Then he does the submission of Lex Luger. Wow. Seriously, at least they're paying attention to the IC title. I'll give them that. You know, at least he's not being forgotten like on Raw with the United States Championship, basically. But really, seriously, people, we gotta do this all over again. You know, Wade Barrett, I think he should be in the main events heel. He's a great heel, in my opinion. He sells it off pretty good. And, you know, I'm pretty sure, I mean, He should be facing Randy Orton for, well, he probably will be facing Randy Orton if Christian doesn't beat him for the world title. You said, what about Sheamus, the Celtic Warrior fella? What about Sheamus? And then with Ezekiel Jackson, I think it may have been a mistake to make that guy face just a tad bit. You know, I think he's better off as a heel. The reason why I say that is because, you know, of course he's a big guy. You know, for some reason, I'm more of a, you know, guy that's, I'm gonna sound homo saying that, person that's a fan of like the big tough guys, whatever, being a heel, because it makes more sense. Because you make him a face, it makes him look like, oh, look, little teddy bear, you know. That's why I can never, you know, sell, you know, Big Show being a face, you know. But to be a big angry giant type of deal. So, you know, Heath Slater, Justin Gabriel, those guys are a great tag team. They had a great match, I think, at on Superstars against the Usos. Yes, the Usos were in a match. You know, Heath Slater, I don't know where he's gonna go later on after the core. Maybe, I don't know, pull a Yoshitatsu and become on TV once every like month or something. Justin Gabriel, I'm telling you, this guy's gonna be Intercontinental title. I see it. I literally see him being Intercontinental title. I don't know why, but I see him and IC title right next to him. I don't know. I just see it. It just comes to my brain. So yeah. So the core's probably gonna end soon. Yeah, I've had enough of you guys and your freaking theme song. Why do you keep changing it every motherfucking time? Seriously. You came from like Backstreet Boys, you know, kind of like a pop band at first, and then to like Seether going there. It was like pop to heavy metal. It's like, and you change it like 4 times. Give it a rest. We get it. But yeah, even though I still like the theme song, it's just stop changing it. It's the same song, just different singers. So yeah. So that's with the core. Then we had Daniel Bryan and Cody Rhodes. I'm gonna talk about that. That's a good feud. You know, I remember back when Stone Cold RKO, he made a video saying, "Oh, what happens to Cody Rhodes now because Rey Mysterio's on Raw?" And I was like, Daniel Bryan, you should feud with Daniel Bryan. What happens is a feud with Daniel Bryan. It works. I think it's a good feud. It's a good start for a feud. They both put up good matches, you know. And you know, I know they noticed Teddy DiBiase's in the mix. I know he lost last night. Ooh, yeah. At least he's on television. At least he's getting, you know, involved in a feud, involved in matches. So it's not really, you think about it, it's not all that bad. So yeah. And plus, you might bring Sin Cara now, I guess, is into it. So won't be surprised next week Teddy Long makes like a tag match. The return of Priceless. Teddy DiBiase and Cody Rhodes versus Sin Cara and Daniel Bryan. So yeah, I think it's good. You know, Cody Rhodes, I don't know why some people think Cody Rhodes is stale on the mic. He's great on the mic. Sure, he looks like Anakin Skywalker in the middle of the ring, but you know, it works. You know, at least it's something different. You know, it's something. You know, I know the paper bags. You know, some people don't like the whole paper bags thing. Like he came from dashing Cody Rhodes to don't look at me, I'm gonna give you paper bags type of deal. But hey, it's something different. At least he's not copying his dad. Teddy DiBiase. So yeah, you know. So it works both ways. Again, I love SmackDown for the young talent, guys like Sin Cara, Teddy DiBiase, Sheamus, Cody Rhodes. You know, they're showing off the young talent. I do think Natalya needs to be in a match, not managing. Or like, take Caitlyn out of there and put Natalya in. That's not right. I know they're building up AJ Lee and stuff, but and Kaylin, you know, again, Natalya should be in there. Okay, and last but not least, Great Khali and the what's his name? Mahal, Jinder Mahal. Thank you. So people say he's like the next Abdul Rio. Really? I think he's like maybe a percentage of Abdul Rio mixed with JBL and a mix of Muhammad Hassan. You know, I haven't seen too much of Jinder Mahal when he wrestled in FCW. I've seen a little bit of it. I saw, of course, obviously last night on SmackDown faced Yoshitatsu, which was a squash match. But when you're building up a young guy, that's what you're supposed to do, put him in a squash match. You know, and at least Great Khali's heel. I was never a fan of Great Khali, but I'm more of a fan of Great Khali as a heel than the whole Khali kiss cam. Holy crap. Really? What happens to Raji Singh? Does that guy have a job anymore now? Because what he's going to do? Nothing. But yeah. So I think this is good. I mean, I have no problem. I don't like the Great Khali's wrestling skills because to me there's not really any wrestling skills. He's just one of those big guys just there that intimidates you. But you know, what's probably gonna happen is Jinder Mahal is gonna wrestle about 99.9% of the time in the match, and then he's gonna tag Great Khali, and Khali's gonna do like the vice grip or something, and then the match is gonna be over. So yeah, at least it's a new tag team. That's a plus. Another tag team, not like, okay, what the hell is Michael McGillicuddy and David A-List Hudson Otunga gonna do? Oh yeah, I snuck in Hudson in there. We don't know who he's married to. She lost weight. She looks good though. Jennifer Hudson. Shit. There we go. That's better. Alright, so I don't know what you guys think of SmackDown lately. I want you to know what you think about Christian turning heel. What you guys think of the core. Hopefully splitting up. It's just they need to go their separate ways, my opinion. They're not doing much. The whole Cody Rhodes Daniel Bryan feud and the Jinder Mahal. It's not like I said Ginger Mahal. Yeah, he's redhead, freckles, and Great Khali. So yeah, you guys, peace.